everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Stella Live, and in today's video we're going to be going through my Halloween decor collection. And I did already try filming this once before, and the background was shaking and it was really annoying me while I was trying to edit the video. So if it was annoying me, it most likely would have annoyed you, and I wouldn't want to subject you guys to that. So I am re-recording it. I did, like I said, I already went through these and I pulled out items that I'm going to be either donating, selling, or giving away. But because I am re-recording it, I'm going to challenge myself to try and find at least 10 more items to either donate, sell, or give away. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into the first bin. I'm also gonna try not to talk too much, because when I filmed the last video, it was like an hour long. I had it cut down to like 45 minutes, but even 45 minutes is too long. So I have something in my eyeball. Okay. Okay, the first tub we're going to go through is my jack-o'-lantern tote. And we have this guy, he came from Target. I'll be keeping him. And then this jack-o'-lantern bucket, it's just one of those candy buckets. I do have it cut because I do put this almost every single year. I put this on my porch light. So I'll be keeping this. And then I have this Jack Skellington on top of a jack-o'-lantern. My sister got me this for Christmas one year, I do believe. I have not used him yet. I will eventually. I am going to keep him. And then we have two of the smaller jack-o'-lanterns from Target. And then we also have these two. Again, these were from Target. Like, I think they have these every year, but I bought them, I think 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Okay, the next thing I have are these two cats. And I really don't think that I need both of them. However, I really love balance, and that's why I have two of some things. I don't know. I'll set one off to the side for right now and I'll come back to it. Okay, this next tote is just a mix of things. I do normally label my totes, whatever is inside them. However, because this is a mix of things, it's miscellaneous items. So, okay, so the first thing we have is this, I'm gonna say it's a witch hand, a Victorian witch hand holding a cauldron. And this was from Michael's Haunted Forest line last year. And I do have plans to paint this. And I have mentioned maybe doing a video where I make over some decor items. So if you guys want to see that, please let me know. If not, I am not offended. And then we also have this witch hand. Again, I'm not really sure if it's supposed to be a witch hand or if it's supposed to be like a vampire hand, but I'm going to call it a witch hand. That's what it is in my mind. And this is a 3-wick candle holder from Bath & Body Works. I will be keeping this. I have an obsession with hands, snakes, and skulls. Those are my favorite Halloween decor items, which is really funny because I have mentioned, there's a bug. I have mentioned a few times that I'm actually terrified of snakes, but I love them as decor. I think snakes are cool looking, but yeah, I'm terrified of them. Okay, the next couple of items that I have are these little ghost pumpkins. I got these last year from TJ Maxx. Yeah, from TJ Maxx. These are adorable. I'm keeping them. Okay, so I am a little bit torn about these next couple of items. They are these sandworm candlestick holders, and I was thinking about it when I recorded my last video. I thought about maybe getting rid of them. I should say unhauling them because I'm not like throwing them in the trash. I will say that from now on. I did think about unhauling these in my last video. I've never once used them. I love Beetlejuice. It's like one of my favorite Halloween movies. But I've never used them, and I'm not sure how I feel about the sandworms' mouths. yeah, so I'm going to unhaul these. Does that count as 2 items? I mean, there's technically 2 of them. Anyways, then we have these doll heads, and I know a lot of people don't like these and they think that they're creepy, but I got these from Big Lots, and I don't know if all the Big Lots stores shut down, but I heard that some of them might be coming back. I don't think we're getting one back if that's true. So I will be keeping these. I love them. Next, I have these changing photos. I purchased these from Michael's last year, and these were really popular. I remember going in to record my video, and then the next time I went back in, I decided to grab some, and they were almost all gone. So, there's this one, and then this one, this one, and this one. So, keep. And then this is another item from Michael's, the bat room, and I had plans to put this over my bathroom door. It just hasn't happened yet. It will get there eventually. And then the next thing I have is this Edgar Allan Poe bust, and I painted him, then I regretted painting him, so I went out and bought a second one. I still do have the second one. It's just somewhere in my house. I'm not sure at the moment where, but I decided that I actually really like it in both colors, but I don't know. I'm so torn. You know what? I'm just going to keep both of them for right now, and I will think on donating one of them. All right, the next thing that I have is another witch's hand, and this is supposed to hold the soap from Bath & Body Works. Again, I'll be keeping this because I have a thing with hands. And then I have this bowl from Target. It was a part of their Threshold Halloween line, I think like 2 years ago. I don't know if they had it again last year or not, but I'm keeping that. And then this was from Target's Dollar Spot. I mean, Bullseye Playground, doesn't matter. I'm just going to keep calling it Target Dollar Spot. Anyways, I bought this from there, and this is glass, and I love that it's glass, so keep. And then the last thing in this tote is this coffin tray. This would be a really cool charcuterie board. I don't think you can actually put food on it, but just lay some wax paper down there or something. This would be a really great charcuterie board. Okay, so I do have some more items that are technically outdoor decor that I'm going to be showing you. I do have more than this, but for the most part, I'm just going to stick to what's inside my totes. I have like a full-size skeleton and then a jack-o'-lantern skeleton and like a light-up tree and stuff like that outside. But again, if we were to go through like literally everything that I have, we would be here forever. So, okay, so I have these 2 jack-o'-lantern floral pots, and I've never used them before. However, I do have plans to use them this year, so I will be keeping them. And then I also have these solar power lanterns. These came from Dollar Tree. I think they've had these the past couple of years. And then those floral pots that I have, those came from, did I say they came from Target? If I didn't, they came from Target like 2 or 3 years ago. And then I also have this jack-o'-lantern that fogs, and if I'm remembering correctly, it glows green. I have used it before. I have no intentions of unhauling it. I'll be keeping this. Okay, and then I have this zombie bust. Now, I do have a lot of Halloween decor that I use for everyday decor, and a lot of the stuff that is in my totes was bought with the intention of using it as everyday decor. However, a lot of it is breakable, and I have a 3-year-old, and he accidentally breaks things a lot. I can't blame just him though, because I've broke some stuff myself, which you'll see here in a second. But he broke this zombie bust, and I thought about replacing it, but I think I can fix it. I did see that At Home has these again this year, but they're in a larger size, and I was tempted to buy it because I do like the larger one, but then I decided against it, so. We got her. I also have these candle holders. This one is broken. I don't know how it got broken. I probably broke it. Probably. I don't know who broke it, honestly. I really love these, and I think that I can fix his beak. We'll see. And then the next thing I have, which will probably work really well in my garden theme this year, I do have a community post if you want to go and vote how I should decorate my living room this year. There is a garden theme. The garden theme is for sure happening, but I gave you guys some choices within the garden theme. And the last time I checked, Witch's Garden was winning, so I think I will use this guy if I do in fact do the Witch's Garden. And this is something else that I broke. I did glue it back together though. His leg broke off. The next item that I have is this bowl with the skeleton hands. I love this. It's one of my favorite pieces. Again, hands. I don't know what it is with the hands, but I like it. And I also have this Frankenstein head. This is, again, one of my favorite pieces. They have these again this year. I don't know if they necessarily have this exact one, but they do have the Frankenstein head and there's no floral in it, which I really love. However, I don't know. I feel like his face was better last year. Is it just me? Also, I think that I told you guys in a Home Goods walkthrough that this was better quality, but really I think this just feels heavier because of the floral inside it. But yeah, this is one of my favorite pieces, so I will be keeping it. Okay, moving right along. This tote, I think this is just another random tote. We've got this Headless Horseman, and I do believe that my sister bought this for my birthday last year. I do want to paint him black. I just think he'll look better in black. I don't think that I would regret that decision, so he'll probably get painted. Okay, now technically my sister bought this for me, but then I had to go and replace it because my son broke the last one and I really liked it. So it's just this animatronic phone. Anyways, this is like one of the only animatronics that I have left. This is like one of the only animatronics that I have. I do have a like zombie walking hand. That's not in one of these bins. It pretty much stays out all year. Then I have this spider tea light candle holder, and this is from Target's Threshold line 2 years ago. I will be keeping. I think it's a great piece. It was a little bit pricey. I do recall, I think it was like $20, and I can't believe I paid $20 for that. And then I have, this is probably one of my oldest decor pieces. I bought this when my daughter was like 5, I think, and she's almost 15. So yeah, I will be keeping this. It's a hand, so why would I not? And then this is a piece that I have used multiple times. It came from Joann's, and I do believe it's supposed to be the moon, and it's glass, so keep. And then I have 3 of these bats. These, again, they came from Joann's. I love these, so keep. All right, the next few things that I have are these miniature gravestones, and I was actually talking to my sister about these. I thought about donating these, but I haven't seen anything like this in years. I mean, they have some like they're a little bit larger than these. I'm talking I haven't seen them this small in a very long time. And these came from Target's Dollar Spot when things were actually $1. So again, I think this was when my daughter was like 5 or 6. So I've got this one that says Happy Halloween, this one that says RIP this one that says Nevermore, again, an RIP one, and then this one that says Eek. So I will be keeping these because I love them, and also just like nostalgia, because I think when my daughter was like 5 or 6 is when my Halloween collection started accumulating. And then I have these skeleton hand candle holders. These came from Target last year. I went to Target specifically for these, so these are another keep. And the last 2 items in this bin are these witches' hands. I bought these from At Home last year. They're supposed to go on the wall, and I bought them to put in my bedroom as everyday decor. And I actually have another one. I have 3 in total. I did paint the other one. I painted it gray. I still need to do a second coat of gray on it, and then I need to fix the fingernails. But I have the same plan for these 2. I want to paint them gray. I like the gray better. So yeah, these will get painted, and obviously if they're getting painted, I'm keeping them. The next bin I have, it looks like, is my witches decor. I have this piece. This is one of my favorite witch pieces. Keep. I have this witches soap dispenser. And then from Cracker Barrel, not last year, but the year before, they had the witch Wraith. She does have a little lantern with her. It's in there somewhere. But yeah, keep. And then I also have this cauldron, and I think this would be so cute with like a faux plant. Actually, this might work for the garden this year. I have a video idea, and let me know if you guys want to see it. I thought about doing like a Halloween themed plan with me video where I show you what items I'm going to be using to decorate my living room with, and then outside as well, and then probably create like a Pinterest mood board. So if you guys want to see that, please let me know. I asked my sister if she thought it was a good video idea, but she's my sister and she would watch anything that I post because she's that supportive. So please tell me if you guys want to see that. I think it would be fun. And then I also have this cauldron tea light holder. This came from Dollar General a couple of years ago. I love this. I don't think there's anything in here that I'm going to be able to get rid of that I can part with because I really love it all. Here's the lantern for the witch. Okay, that's a lie. Now this isn't really Halloween decor, but it's a pocket back holder from Hobby Lobby, from Bath and Body Works. I think I will be getting rid of this. It's not taking up too much space, but honestly, I really don't buy Bath and Body Works hand sanitizer that often. So, unhaul. And then I have this plug-in from Bath and Body Works, and it's kind of like a Snow White poison apple. I love this. Snow White was like one of my favorite princess Disney movies when I was little. Disney princess movies. I don't know why I just said that backwards. But anyways, this is a keep for me. And also, I think the hand also gets me. I also have this plug-in from Bath and Body Works, and it's a little kitty cat. Keep. It's so cute. And then we have this potion bottle with a little snake topper. This came from Joann's. I feel like that could potentially be something that I could use in my theme this year. Okay, the last 2 items in this tote are definite keeps for me. I've already used them once, and I will probably be using them this year. They're these, I love these. I love these so much. These little pots with the flowers, with the eyeballs. I got these at Home Goods, I do believe, 2 years ago. Keep. All right, now we're getting into the Wraith tote, and these are larger pieces, so there's not too many things in here. But the first one I have is this guy in a coffin, and the skull lights up. I got this from Joann Fabrics last year. I love this piece. Of course I'll be keeping this, and he was actually bought with the intention to keep him up all year. So he will eventually get put up. Okay, the next item that I have was from Michael's last year, and I saw that they have this again, but they have it in black. I love black. Black is my favorite color, even though it's technically not a color. I actually like the white one over the black one. Okay, and then the next piece that I have is this skeleton with the veil on top of it. I bought this for Spring-a-Ween. I plan on doing a Spring-a-Ween video next year. I actually had planned on doing one this past spring, but then I left YouTube for a little bit. But yeah, this lights up. There's no batteries in it, is there? Nope. Okay, well, I bought this for Spring-a-Ween. Maybe I'll use it next year because I do really like it. The next piece I have is another item from Michael's last year, and I do believe they're going to be having this again, but they're going to be having it in black. Okay, the last piece that I have is this Wraith from Cracker Barrel, and I do believe this came out like 4 years ago. I didn't get it until like, I think around 2 years ago, but they also have this in black. You can buy them, I do believe, online. And I also have the one from last year that goes on the wall and is holding a crystal ball. But yeah, it's hanging up in my bedroom. The next tote is going to be some Halloween outdoor decor, but most of it is lights, and I'm not going to show you the lights because I think that'd be boring. But I have these 2 packs of witches' hats. I don't like multicolored lights, so why did I buy these? I think I bought them on clearance. I could technically take the lights out though, I think. I'm gonna see if I can take the lights out of these, and if I can, then I will keep them, but if not, then I will unhaul them. Then I also have these witches hats that I purchased from Michael's last year on clearance, I think. I think I bought them for like $1. So I will be keeping these. Then I have these like zombie hands. I think I purchased these from At Home because I wanted to grow my outdoor collection. I have outdoor stuff. I just don't have that many outdoor stuff. That's English. I don't have that much outdoor stuff. And then I have these witch's legs from Joann's. And then I also have this witch. I do believe I purchased this from Walgreens. My son, I think, picked this out. Yeah, my son picked this out. It's not something that I would normally pick out. She hangs on the door, and she definitely grew on me, and I don't want to get rid of it for a couple of reasons. Partly because my son picked it out, but also, like I said, she grew on me. I like her. Her eyes light up, and I think she cackles. And then I have this hand skeleton snake. Snake? This is not a snake. I think I said snake because there's a bag of snakes in here, which I'm about to show you. But this hand skeleton steak. Maybe that's why I said it. Anyways, this came from Joann's a few years ago. And then I have these rubber snakes. And I wanted to buy some more last year and I didn't end up buying them. And I'm not sure why, because I love these. I love these so much. I want more. All right, the last thing that I'm going to show you that is in this bin that isn't just lights are these skeleton hands, and they light up. I've had these for like 4 or 5 years. You can see how old it is. Like it's really gross, I'm sorry, but it's pretty old. And I really love them. And even after the light doesn't work anymore, I could replace it. So I'll be keeping them. All right, now we're going to be going through some of my skulls. And the very first one that I have is this guy. I love him. I've never used him, but I will be keeping him because I love him. And I could actually, he would be a great everyday piece. I'm just kind of terrified to put things out because of my son. My son might break it. I might break it. The next piece I have is this skull door knocker. And this would be out on my door right now, but there's a window on my door, so I can't really do that. And I do have plans to eventually move out of this house. So I would love to put this on my front door when I do move into a different house. I will be keeping. It did come from Joann's. And then the next item that I have is this wicker skull. I say wicker because it's actually made out of resin. I bought this last year. This is not normally something that I would buy, but I really love this. I could always spray paint it black because I am more of a Darth goth aesthetic girly when it comes to Halloween. So I could spray paint him black. I don't want to do that because I really do like it how it is. We'll see if I can eventually fit him in to my decor. Okay, the next item that I have is this skull with these hands. This goes on the wall and then the hands go next to it. There's these little holes. I will be keeping this. I bought this like 4 years ago. I love it. It's a little bit scuffed up, but I have plans for him this year. And I have this skull portrait canvas from Michael's last year. I will be keeping this. This could be an everyday decor piece, and I think that I maybe bought this for my bedroom when I do the makeover. I can't remember exactly what I was thinking when I bought it, but I do love it. Okay, the next two pieces I feel are similar. They're not super similar, but they're similar. They are these skeleton busts. One is a candle holder. It's a little bit smaller, and then this one's just the skeleton bust by itself. I don't think that I need both of these. Tell me which one you think I should keep. I really like the color of this one, but I could always paint this one. Also, they both light up, but they both have multicolored lights, and I don't like that. So I don't use the light feature on these. But yeah, I really don't think I need both of them. Okay, then I have these bookends, and my sister bought these for me for Christmas, not last year, but the year before, I think. And they're in here because, again, I don't want my son to break them. Once he's a little bit older, I'll take more of this stuff out. But yeah, she knows that I like books and she knows that I love skulls. So she bought these for my Christmas present. And I have this skull light up decor. Never used it. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about it. Actually, I could use this in the window. I'm gonna keep it. And then I have this skull. This was, again, from Michael's last year. Keep. There's this raven. I remember last year I actually broke this and I had to go and buy a new one. I broke it because it's so crooked. I don't know if that was intentional, but I hate it. It came from Joann's. I love the piece itself, okay? But I hate the fact that the skull is on there crooked. I don't know if that was like a manufacturing mistake or if it was intentional, but I don't like it. Why? Also, I don't think I ever noticed that bat on top, and if I did, I forgot. I will be keeping it though. Okay, the next two items that I have are these skull wall plaques, and again, these came from Joann's, and I normally do have these up all year long, but I was painting my wall for my living room transformation. If you are new here and you're still watching this video, and you are curious, I will be putting my living room transformation up at the end of July. So it would be great if you could consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. But yeah, these are supposed to go on the wall. I'll probably put them back up at some point. I just have to figure out where I want them to go now. All right, and then I have another plug-in from Bath & Body Works. And I don't know if you can really tell. I hope you got a little glimpse of what I bought. I think I told you guys what I bought before. But oh, you can't really see it. There's a little skeleton guy in here, and he glows. So I love this. Okay, the last two items in this tote are these skeleton hands. And I did previously think of, I think I had several of these. I don't know how many I had, but I did narrow it down to 2. I'm talking about way before when I went through my Halloween totes. I narrowed it down to 2 because I saw one YouTuber put like a pillar candle on top of it. I thought that was cute. And then I saw a Pinterest post of someone who took a vase. He's got like, what, 2 left hands? That's okay. I've complained about that before. Why are we not making a right and a left? Anyways, I saw a Pinterest post. Somebody did this with the vase. I thought it was cool. So these are a keep. All right, now apparently this is a couple more skulls and then a jack-o'-lantern. This jack-o'-lantern, I really don't have that many yeah, I do. I did not spray paint him, by the way. He came like this. I'm going to unhaul him. Go me. All right, the next thing that's in here is this skull. Again, this was meant for Spring-a-ween. I will be keeping it. This is another Spring-a-ween purchase. Again, keeping it. Then we have this skull bowl. This was from Joann's. And then the very last thing in here, oh my gosh. I bought this like I think 4 or 5 years ago, and it's one of my first purchases from Home Goods. I've never used it, but it's glass. And I love the fact that it's glass, and I really love the colors. I don't want to get rid of it, but I've never used it. But I really love it. It's so pretty. To me, it's so pretty. Maybe I could find a way to incorporate it into my decor this year. All right, we're getting down to the last of it. There's 2 totes left. I'm going to be going through my ghost tote. I have 2 of these guys, and I do have a larger one. He's sitting right over here. I'm not going to grab him, but I do have the larger one, and there's an extra large one. But I have plans to paint their eyes. I'm going to paint them black. And then I have this ghost bowl. And then I have this ghost with the fake flowers. I did mention when I hauled this, I think last year, that I had thought about changing out the flowers because the colors are not really something, again, that I would gravitate towards. I would much rather prefer some like deep moody florals in there, and I have had some time to think about it, and I definitely think that's what I'm going to do, especially pulling it out now. I like the moody floral look, so my hair is all over this. And then I have this incense holder. I got this from Michael's last year. I do believe he was pretty pricey for what he is and how big he is, but I had some Michael's coupons, and I think I ended up paying like $3 for him, something like that. I don't generally like to light incense because they're bad for you, but he looks cool on his own, even if he doesn't have smoke blowing out of his face. So I have this ghost pumpkin. He lights up. He came from Joann's last year. And then I also have this ghost pumpkin holding a jack-o'-lantern. He also lights up. Something is rolling around in here. Ooh, he's broken on the inside. Okay, well, at least it's not on the outside, right? It doesn't look like it. Anyways, he lights up. I really wish that the jack-o'-lantern lit up, but alas, it does not. And then the last ghost item in here is this guy, and he goes on the wall, and his pumpkin, his jack-o'-lantern, does light up. He's so cute. I love him. He came from Joann's too. The last tote that I have to go through, and this looks like some haunted houses and my snakes. So I have this haunted house, and then this one and this one. I do think I actually bought this one during Christmas. I think. I don't know. It doesn't say, but I think that I bought this one during Christmas, and I did have quite a few of these, and I really narrowed it down to 3 because I didn't need as many as I had. So I have those 3 houses. I will be keeping all of those because, again, I've already narrowed it down a lot from where the amount that I had previously had. I have this snake decor. This was purchased with the intentions of hanging it in my room. It is supposed to go on the wall. And once I do my makeover in my room, that's where he will be going. And then I have this welcome sign. This is also supposed to be an all-year piece, but I have to paint it. I want to paint it black, and then I want to paint the letters gold. I have 2 of these. I'm not going to take both of them out of the packaging, but I have 2 of these headless snake candle holders. And then I have this wooden snake decor. Honestly, I don't love this. So I don't even remember seeing this the last time I recorded this video. So that's weird that I missed it. And I have this snake photo frame. This is something that I could technically use all year, but I think I just want to use it as a Halloween decor piece. I have this cobra snake candle holder, and I do believe that these are by Martha Stewart, as well as the headless ones, I think. I could be wrong. The very last piece in here is this snake, and he was actually supposed to be a tabletop decor piece, but I wanted to hang him on the wall. So I put, ooh, I almost broke it. See, my son isn't the only one who breaks things. But yeah, I put this on the back and I hung it on the wall for a while. I will be keeping it. I do really love this. I feel like it needs to be painted though. Like the white is looking a little creamy now. I think it was more stark when I bought it. Anyways, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're not subscribed yet and you made it this far, I would really appreciate it if you took a moment to consider to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button, and I hope to see you guys all next time. Bye!